it's one of those times where you get immediate feedback where what you're doing is achieving the goals you hope. You want that for every kid, and you don't always see it even though it's happening, but when you do see it, you just kind of, it's like, yeah, that's why I'm doing this.
Every school has a great story, and here at Marysville Pilchuck, Pathways of Choice High School, we have stories about students and their success. And that success happens when special teachers make a difference in the lives of our kids. And here is some stories about our kids and some teachers that have made a difference along the way.
My dreams for the future are to go off to a college and to be able to go to school and become a pediatric nurse or a pediatric doctor.
Becoming one of the first off, a naval officer.
I'm applying at the United States Naval Academy, and if I can't get into that, my secondary goal after that is Texas A&M University.
Right now I want to go to college. I'm planning on going to Wazoo.
When I grow up and to take my athletics to the next level.
My goals as a student is to succeed. I want to try my best at everything I do because everything that I do here will affect my future. So I just want to be the best student I can be and try and pass every class I take.
My goals as a student are to keep my grades up.
Just perform better in classes, pay attention better than what I used to in middle school.
To be a good person to other students and the people in my environment.
To just have a good attitude, or the best attitude as possible with those around me.
And occasionally have a competition with one of my friends on who can do better, which is always fun. It makes things entertaining.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Seeing real growth, that takes time. That's a long-term process, and often we are just a little slice of life, and growth is something that happens all the time. I'm hoping that we are something that someone can look back and say that was important. But I see growth during the school year. I'm fortunate enough that many of my kids are here a second year after I have them, so I can kind of see them continue on. But often I get to share a few months with them, and then they go off for their lives.
Hands-on learning. I learn best with hands-on learning. Like actually getting it, like working with it in my hands. Like Miss Berger's class, she has that little skeleton. It's just like that kind of stuff where I can actually see it and see how it works.
When I'm given the bigger picture of things,
like with examples, and like if we're doing an equation like in the sororities class, for example.
I had a psych class my junior year.
Mr. Regal's class, I really noticed does a good job. He kind of gives the big picture of when you can use this.
We did everything hands-on. Mr. Digraph helped us get into things. We didn't just sit there, it wasn't all book work. He helped us get involved.
Teachers help me with goals by they've always offered help in different areas like science and math.
My freshman year, Miss Armstrong really helped me with my papers.
Hodgins has helped me.
She spent a lot of time with each student just going over their papers and making sure they're the best they could be.
But he invites me into his class in the mornings, and I come and I review my homework or get test help.
Well, whenever I have a problem, like in physics, it's pretty tough.
They take things more positively.
I would say it's more my coaches that help me, because my coaches push me a lot, like in different sports like basketball and football.
So I'd go into Regal before school and I'd just like talk to him and ask like, how do you do this? And he'll like just like explain it to me very well, and it just.
When I walked into Mrs. Austin's class, she walked me through steps and helped me understand that you can get through this. You have the ability to push through, to get good grades in a subject you've always struggled in. And I got to be in that class, and I usually get D's and C's in math. So she helped me realize that you can push through anything.
Some things I'm learning right now are just like my required classes, language arts and math.
Music is everything.
What I really like is math, and how Miss Austin is teaching me is working really well.
Because it has prepared me as a role as a student and as a person also.
I'm learning just problem-solving skills.
As a student, because it helps me get my mind around a lot of things.
And if I'm having a challenge, not to just skip it, but to keep working at it, and then I'll just find the problem.
I'm in Spanish 3. I think that will benefit me after high school.
I think leadership's really helping me. You know, if I'm ever the boss of a company or I need to use those skills, I can see myself using those.
Because a lot of times, if you can speak a language a little, then that will help you with getting jobs or anything else.
Growing up, I had my stepmom and my dad, and I didn't really see my mom that often. She was an alcoholic.
As a kid, I had a lot of trouble reading and doing a lot of math problems.
When I entered middle school, I felt as a student that I was being not as challenged as I should be.
And then when I was 9 years old, she moved to Nevada and didn't tell me. She left, and I haven't seen her since.
It was not because I had like a disadvantage or a handicap kind of situation. It was just I had a lot of trouble reading.
So I tried my best to just go above and beyond.
So I had a lot of special classes that were designed for people who needed help, and
the standards, and prove to everyone that I am pretty smart.
For a while, it didn't help.
As a Native female, I felt I was treated differently because some people have been told throughout years that Natives aren't very smart.
I talk to her every once in a while, but not having my actual mother there to like support me, and
I had a lot of tutoring actually from.
When I came to high school, I felt like it was easier to get ahead.
A place out of school that helped a lot.
Be ahead because the teachers were more accepting, other kids were more accepting, because there's a lot more Natives, like they were proving to be smart too.
Just not having that rock, it was really hard to, go to school and say, I don't have a mom.
And everyone stopped being discriminating towards me.
For about 5 years straight, it was a daily routine, over and over and over, repeat, until you got it. Then you can move on to the next thing, and that helped me a lot.
And others, they continue, but they have thought about it less as the years have gone.
Like, I have a stepmom, but she can't replace that actual mother that you have, that connection that you have with your mom.
Marysville Pilchuck has helped me embrace being a strong female Native student by letting me show my culture, letting me share it with others, not letting people laugh at me because I braid my hair constantly or say that I will dance, go with the rain dance, even though that's a stereotype. But they have let me believe that I was strong, that I could do it, and that I didn't need to be stupid or anything like that.
Well, immediately success. You feel successful that you've done something right in reaching a child. However, I don't think it's something that you see immediately. It definitely takes a lot of hard work to push and push and push a student. And once you finally see them see their accomplishments, you feel accomplished.
At school, I shine when I get lots of support from my teachers and my friends, like when I'm studying with them and stuff.
At school, I shine when I'm recognized for my athletic challenges as well as my academic challenges combined.
When I'm in choir, I love choir.
And when I'm given the opportunity to lead a group of people.
We're like a big family. We're very little known, but we're there.
The fact that I go out on Friday nights and go play football, then I have to finish up with my homework on Saturdays and Sundays and come back on Monday, go to practice, go home, do my homework and go to bed. It's all a lot to juggle with.
The teacher that has made the most impact on my school would probably be Mr. Armstrong.
I don't know. All of them have put in such a good part of my life that it's hard to just pick one.
My favorite teacher so far would actually be Miss Austin.
I've only had him for half a year, but Mr. Rico.
The way that she teaches, it makes me want to learn more. It makes me want to achieve that because
He teaches you like in depth what you need to do, and he teaches you like what you're gonna know after high school. He lets you.
And like it just like made me think like what I need to do for my future and like how I'll succeed in my future.
He really makes his class like a college class, and he makes you want to do the work.
But I'd say that they all have contributed.
it makes me feel like I can make her proud, and she's someone that I would want to make proud.
You know, what excites me most about the future is when I see kids who graduate from our school, they come back, and I get jazzed because it's a reminder that the future is bright here in Marysville. The future is bright here in Washington State. I know we are preparing kids for great things when they leave our school, and I feel confident that we're preparing future leaders of business, of education, of industry to take on the next generation's responsibilities. Because we have some challenges to overcome as a country, as a region. And I know that our students are prepared for that challenging future, even though we don't know what it looks like. That excites me, knowing that I play a role, a part.
Well, I guess when I go to college, I want to, somehow change somebody's life.
What impact I want to make? I want to make an impact of first off being something bigger than myself.
I just want to change people's aspects of life.
Just because by simply maybe even going up to somebody and saying hi could make a difference. Or
I want to contribute out in the world that no one else can do or nothing that money can buy.
I want to go to college and get my degree and do things.
I think that even if it's, even if it's one person and I really change something, or I set someone on the right path, or with medicine, I help someone, I help a woman give birth to a child.
And, they gotta cherish the moment while it lasts.
I really want to make myself, have my character really reveal on what I do as to my opposing job that I desire in the future.
What excites me is just experiencing life.
I can't wait to see where I'm gonna end up one day.
You don't know what's gonna happen day after day. It's just it's the future. So
Where I'm going to say, I'm standing here now and I can say that I accomplished this. I was able to achieve my dreams.
I know my strengths and my potential and what I want to do.
Another thing that excites me is my band. I want to see where that goes.
And it's exciting to know that it's the possibilities and the limits that I have for what's to come in the future.
And if we can play in front of different people in different cities every other night, that would be just extraordinary.
And I know that through the help that I've gotten here at Marysville Pilchuck High School, that I will be able to say, I took this there and I was able to do this. And they set the foundation for me to be able to stand here and say that I've done that.
Jeff Rico,
Shelby,
Israel,
Dante,
Ivan, Amy Armstrong,
Jake,
Amanda,
Kapkapanami, Isabella,
Angelica,
Sarah Flynn,
Jonathan,
Nick Lanza,
Tyler, David Gloyd,
Joshua Buchanan,
Jonathan Newman.
I am Andrew, and I am a Tomahawk.